One of our favorites, Brian Baldinger, former offensive lineman, on if the Browns can stay in contention without Deshaun Watson.
You know, rookie quarterbacks have won games in this league. We just saw Aiden O'Connell throw the winning touchdown pass to his rookie Michael Mayer to beat the Jets. We've seen Will Levis win games. Obviously, C.J. Stroud is at the top of everybody's charts. So rookie quarterbacks can win. Now, I think it helps when you talk to Joe Bitonio. Like even last week, without their two starting tackles in the game and backups, and one, Jerron Christian, who they just picked up from the bus stop and started him, this is still the second leading rushing football team in the league without Nick Chubb. So you watch Jerome Ford, Kareem Hunt, they're still able to run ball. That helps. And then if you say, okay, Jim Schwartz, we might need a little bit more from you defensively. You know, we might have to gamble a little bit more to try to steal a few more possessions. Jim's got a bag of tricks that he's unloading this year with his talented defense. So I think there's a lot of room for optimism in Cleveland. They have won with P.J. Walker. They won last year with a backup quarterback. So I think they are used to like playing a new guy. And even if you look at DTR in his first game against Baltimore, we'll just look at the interceptions. But I thought when he played, he did play with poise. He was just going up against the best defense in football. That will happen on some Sundays. But I do think now that he's the guy, he's getting all the reps, they're turning it over to him. I think there's a lot of leadership around DTR that can help him be successful.
And again, I think that's the reason you haven't heard much about how the Joe Flacco, if you bring him in, he might just be as an insurance policy in case, Dorian Thompson-Robinson gets banged up.
I think that's the ideal scenario, right? You want DTR to work out and prove to be your long-term solution as a backup quarterback, and better yet, be the answer this year. You know who P.J. Walker is. You know who Joe Flacco is. There's an unknown with DTR that leaves some ceiling, right? There's no set ceiling on DTR that we have found out about yet. So playing him gives you the opportunity to kind of reclaim some of the ceiling that you lost with Deshaun Watson if he can figure it out and play well. And I love Baldy. He's fantastic. And I feel exactly the same way about this team. Listen, this team has found a way to win with no matter who's at quarterback. Let's be honest. They haven't gotten great quarterback play all year long, really, with the exception of maybe a game and a half, you can say, right? So if, you get decent quarterback play out of DTR and he, manages the game well enough not to turn it over a ton, then you're in a really good spot because this team can find a way to win, and they've done it all season. So I think that, this is the answer for now, and ideally it's him for the rest of the year.